Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, hockey fans of all ages, hello, and welcome into the Rockland Ice Rink for today's South Shore League matchup. It's the Cohasset-Hull Co-op Skippers and the Abington Green Wave. As always, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. Joined alongside tonight by Hayden Prescott. Liam Murphy will be with us for the second. Hayden, it's a rivalry matchup. The Skippers and the Green Wave, divisional rivals. The Skippers come to us with a record of 3-2-1. The Green Wave are 3-3. Both teams will be very short-handed tonight because of what is going on in the world.
Yeah, I can imagine. Glad to be here. Glad to catch a hockey game. Excited to spend it with you, dude. I'm excited.
Well, let's run down the lines for the Green Wave. Colin Crocker back up to the top line center. His wings are Sam McDonald and Hunter Grafton tonight. Evan St. Martin moves from the wing to center on the second line. Kevin Cashman and Jake Quinn are his wingers. Cam Pino is centering the third line for Abington. Declan McCarthy and Callie Pino slides over from center to the left wing. John McGrath is the only player on the fourth line, so we'll call him an extra skater for tonight. The defensive pairings, Ryan Tolan is paired with Zach Butchergrass. A little bit of change in the lineup. Aiden Powers switches from the right to the left. He is paired with Mikey Johnson. Eric Wilkinson is the extra defenseman. The goaltender is Spencer Merrick, who has played in all 6 games this year. He's got a save percentage of .874. Shot, he makes a save there off the blocker, and it is cleared to the near side half wall. Meanwhile, the goaltender for the Skippers, Luke Cosentino. We'll get into a few of the names that are missing for both of the rosters a little bit later. This was number 19 for the Skippers, Wade Pizzella. Dumps it in, and chasing in first touch to Luke Dunham. Finn Carragher and Jack Hartwell, the defensive pairing for Cohasset. Dumped in by Sam McDonald. It goes behind Cosentino's net. Grafton fighting for it. The Skippers able to gain possession. A little bit of a messy clear out, but eventually it is dumped all the way down the river, tipped at the red line to negate the icing. Aiden Powers takes it for the Green Wave. Abington wearing their home white jerseys, black pants, black trim around the green numbers lettering. The Skippers in their visiting navy blue jerseys and shorts with silver trim around the white numbers and lettering. Crocker chips in. A couple of the names missing for the Green Wave. As Merrick makes another stop. Travis Swanson, Kevin McGlynn, Jack Shea, Keegan DiMarzio, John Halpin, Nicholas Harris, and Colin McDermott all out tonight for the Green Wave. Meanwhile, Thayer Bernier, Justin Appleby, Alex Ravanesi, Peter Vitello, Shane McDonough, Will Norgeau, Noah Simone, and Matthew McDowell all out for the Skippers. Glove saved by Merrick. Third opportunity, second chance opportunity out front. It is cleared out by Kevin Cashman. Jake Quinn, who moves from his normal position of center to the left wing. Johnson tried to get it back deep, and the Skippers come away with it. This is Luke Mullen. Mullen's backhanded pass looking for the slot to Hayden Manfredi, one of the co-captains, was blocked aside. Now Quinn uses a long reach to gain possession off of Cashman, and the Skippers trying to catch the Green Wave in a change. Shot saved by Merrick, and he gets his glove on top of it.
Great couple saves by the goalie, man. But a few more turnovers than I think we want.
Yeah, the lines have gone through the blender.
Yeah. How many total? How many total people are out right now?
7 for the Green Wave.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Grafton, just talking about the line mishmash from the first couple of games, Grafton gets promoted on the left wing from second line to first line. Jake Quinn, second line center, gets moved over to second line left wing. Evan St. Martin was the second line right wing. He gets moved to second line center.
Okay.
Kevin Cashman was the top line left wing. He gets moved to second line right. Let's see. Campino moves from fourth line center to third. Calipino from third line center to third line left wing. Declan McCarthy remains the third line right wing. John McGrath,
The lone soul.
the lone soul on the fourth line, has remained on the fourth line left wing.
Do you think they'll just send him out?
Opportunity for Cohasset, blocked away by Zach Buchagras, who got promoted from second defensive pairing left to first defensive pairing right. Tobin remains top pairing left. Aiden Powers goes from top right to second left. Mikey Johnson is still the second pairing right. Seems like the only one who hasn't been mixed around is the goaltender, Spencer Merrick. Meanwhile, 8 skippers out for Cohasset/Hull. .10:09 to go in the first. A neutral zone faceoff coming in front of the Abington bench. Aiden Powers to chase it down. He goes indirect to Mikey Johnson. Tried to force it out to McCarthy. It eventually pops into the neutral zone. McCarthy has it. Now 3-on-3, the Green Wave dump. And McCarthy to the bench for a change. Skipper's looking for a clean breakout. It will not come on this offensive rush. This is Luke Dunham, who chips it in off of Johnson, I think. Cashman, St. Martin, Quinn line on. St. Martin and Quinn almost collided. Green Wave keep it in Aiden Powers. And
Great.
eventually it winds its way to Cosentino, who has to grab it in his glove, and he holds for the faceoff.
The awesome hustle there. We're on the line. Keep it in.
That shot was a lot more dangerous than I might have seen. Those tend to go in more often than not. Just what seems like a harmless chip in from the blue line, bouncing into the crease. Bruins' great defenseman Dennis Seidenberg once scored on a shot like that from the red line. Oh, a monstrous hit by Tobin!
By the captain. Let's go.
I think that was number 9, Hayden Manfredi, that got the worst of that. Powers chips out. Off the block, a rebound attempt. Cashman with the initial shot. Crocker fighting for it. And Cohasset. Well, they say it deflects off of Powers. That negates the icing. 8:15 to go in the first period. Powers collects, now leaves for Tobin. Already a mishmash on the defensive pairings in game. Tobin turns it over to the Skippers, and Tobin comes back with a nice big hit, clean on number 11, Matt Mahoney. Tobin throwing around the body. McDonald puts the hit on Finn Carragher. Now a 3-on-1 developing for the Green Wave. Grafton calling for it. It will not get there. Tobin had the slot-bound pass blocked away by one of the Skippers. McDonald dumps in. Taken by Luke Dunham. Rather, that is Shane Mulcahy. Grafton gains the zone. His shot into the chest of Cosentino. He follows his shot, but the Skippers were pretty much alone in the zone, save for Grafton. The Green Wave changed out for the 5. Powers, off the shaft of his stick, tried to dump it in. This one goes for icing with 6:53 to go. Long stretches of continuous play here in the first, Hayden.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be too well. I have a feeling they're going to be a little tired at the end of this one. So many people out.
You get all of the pieces on the top 2 lines are still there. They're just kind of all over the place. So they're used to the big minutes. We'll call it the Pino line out now. Kelly Kim and Declan McCarthy for the Green Wave, along with the defensive pairing of Buchagras and Wilkinson now. This one into the Cohasset bench. Neutral zone face-off just outside the attacking blue line for the Green Wave. They win it. Buchagras over to Wilkinson. He chips in. Another one of those seemingly harmless shots sticked aside by Cosentino. Stopped at the blue line by Buchagras. Now McCarthy's shot is blocked by the skates of number 12, Sam McDowell. Now a break up the far side wing, a shot, and pad save by Merrick. Poked out nicely, and the Green Wave looking for transition. Buchagras got taken down, and the player that took him down, Luke Mullen, went sliding into the goal, knocking it off its pegs. Stoppage comes with 6:03 to go. Bouncing around, and Cohasset eventually able to clear out. Ryan Tobin grabs it in the neutral zone over to his new defensive partner for this game, it seems, Aiden Powers. Good move by St. Martin to dump in Chase. He went up against Jack Hartwell, the freshman defender. Powers gives to St. Martin. Cashman lost it, but remains on sides, able to get it deep before the Skippers dump it all the way down. Icing once again. The stoppage comes with 5:13 remaining in the first period. Still scoreless between the Cohasset Skippers and the Abington Green Wave. A little bit more offensive zone time here for Abington in the last couple of minutes, Hayden.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're good at getting pucks on net.
Seems as though they have cleaned up some of the turnovers. Abington coming off of back-to-back losses. They're trying to break a 2-game losing streak. 7-2 loss against Silver Lake in the Cashman Tourney final last Wednesday here in Rockland. And out at the New England Sports Center on Sunday evening against Ashland, a 5-1 defeat.
Ooh.
McLean, they were going for the hip check. That was Robbie Casagrande, the sophomore forward. Crocker looking for the inlet pass to Jake Quinn, doesn't connect. Buchagras indirect pass taken by Matt Mahoney. Back and forth they go through the neutral zone. Now it's Grafton. Grafton goes to Tobin and back, or Buchagras rather. Buchagras lays the contact, but now goes down. And that is something, if you're Abington, you are deathly afraid to see. Zach Buchagras down on the ice in front of the penalty benches. 3:47 to go, and the top pairing defenseman able to skate to the bench under his own power, shaking out the left arm. Only 5 defensemen dressed tonight for the Green Wave. And we'll keep an eye on Buchagras.
Yeah, it looks like he's shaking it out, whatever happened.
He went up awkwardly against the boards. There was some contact with Mulcahy, I believe. Mulcahy ended up going down to the ice, but Buchagras banged into the glass on the penalty bench. Might have ended up jamming his wrist or something by the look of it. Powers on with Tobin out to the front of the net. Merrick's down. I think the net is off. It is, and the whistle comes, and where's the face-off going to be is the question. Some New Year's greetings exchanged between Luke Dunham and the Powers or Wilkinson in front. Offensive zone face-off for the Skippers. 3:28 to go in the first. Still looking for the game's first goal. Powers off the face-off, looking around the boards to Wilkinson. It finds its way to Cashman. Now St. Martin in with speed. St. Martin, heck of a physical play to keep possession of the puck. And now kicked back in, but just a hair offsides by Powers. Now it's Hartwell dumping around the boards. Hartwell down low, it skips the stick of Wade Pizzella. High slot opportunity, swinging and missing, and an opportunity developing for Quinn. Quinn shoots, looking 5-hole. Cosentino made the stop. Net popped off. We'll see if it is fully off. It is.
Good strong play, though, to get to the net there.
Semi-break for Quinn. Good defense preventing the shot opportunity. Cosentino played it perfectly, poked it away at the last second. Offensive zone face-off win, and a shot off the face-off. Hit some traffic in front. Tobin indirect. Off the boards, the Green Wave keep it in deep now with 2:20 to go. Cohasset chips it in, icing waved off. Buchagras back on the ice, that's good to see. McCarthy backhanded out to Campino. Now Callie to McCarthy.
Oh.
Tobin to his defensive partner, Zach Buchagras. Shot, easy glove save for Spencer Merrick. Shot it right between the eyes, and Merrick saw it all the way. Out in front, loose. Merrick made 3 saves. It's still loose. Merrick slides across the crease and gets on top of it. 4 saves in the sequence for Spencer Merrick.
Coming up huge today, goalie Spencer.
Crazy sequence. 4 pad saves. Might have got one with the glove too before he eventually found it. Squeezed the pads together for the face-off. 1:35 to go in the first. McDonald, who is an 8th grader, playing top line. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists on the year as the top line right winger. Crocker dumps in. Hartwell gathers in the corner, now out to Casagrande. Bucharest keeps it very close to the blue line, but it eventually ping-pongs back to Abington's defensive zone. Now Grafton lofts it in. 1 minute to go in the first. Still scoreless, the Cohasset-Hull Skippers and the Abington Green Wave. Mahoney edged off the puck, now Casagrande. Mahoney spinning around the face-off dot. It is deflected away from the low slot by Crocker. Now Grafton into the neutral zone. Now 30 seconds to go in the first frame. Casagrande in, shot deflected wide by Tobin. 20 now. Luke Dunham behind the net. Out in front for Casagrande, shot blocked into the netting. An offensive zone face-off with 12.9 seconds to go.
Tobin had some nice hits. Back wall
Tobin's
there.
throwing the body around tonight.
Yeah, you definitely feel the rivalry. There's definitely some chippiness in this.
A lot of history between not just these two schools, but the players involved. If we think back to last baseball season, Tobin and Shane Mulcahy were doing battle on the diamond. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, including one in the playoffs. The first period has come to an end. We're scoreless, 0-0 between the Cohasset-Hull Skippers and the Abington Green Wave. Hayden, your thoughts on a pretty action-packed first period?
Yeah, I actually was thinking they were going to slow it down, but it seems like they picked it up really, really hard the last 10 minutes. Lots of hits, lots of chippiness, lots of continuous play, like you were saying earlier.
Well, they'll put a new sheet of ice on. We're still looking for the game's first goal. Will it come the second? Stay tuned. You're watching Green Wave Hockey on Abington Community Access and Media. We're going to step aside, take a quick breather, and bring you second period action right after this. Hello and welcome back into the Rockland Ice Rink for second period action between the Cohasset-Hull Skippers and your Abington Green Wave. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined for the second period by the one, the only Liam Murphy. We are scoreless after watching an exciting first 15 minutes. 0-0. It has been a defensive forechecking battle between these two teams. Liam, you watched the first period from behind the camera. What did you think?
Honestly, very great defense out here tonight. It's been just one hell of a hellhole right now. These guys just playing patty cake, but you know what? Apparently it's working between these two teams.
The two goaltenders have been strong, especially that one sequence in the first. Spencer Merrick made 4 or 5 saves just on that one sequence in the crease. Luke Cosentino, the junior goaltender for the Skippers, has not been tested too often, but he's made a couple of nice saves. Starting to allude at the end of the first, a lot of history between not just the two schools, but the players on the ice for these two schools. Ryan Tobin, who has it now, is the starting center fielder for the state finalist Abington Green Wave baseball team.
There we go.
He carries in against Jack Hartwell. We have a high stick call coming against Robbie Casagrande in the game's first power play. Abington will have 2 minutes on pretty much a fresh sheet of ice. We're only 1 minute and 1 second into the second frame. It'll be St. Martin, Cashman, and Quinn out, along with Bucharest and Tobin. Now Grafton will replace Cashman. The Skippers win the faceoff and immediately clear it all the way down the river.
These two guys are just dancing around.
Bucharest
Love to see it.
goes D to D to Tobin. Meanwhile, for the Skippers, Shane Mulcahy, Justin Appleby, who is not dressed tonight for the Skippers, both on the baseball team that faced Abington 3 times, including once in the South Sectional playoffs. Grafton's shot, glove save Cosentino, second chance opportunity for Quinn. Gets popped to the near side corner. Quinn fighting for
No
it.
one getting that puck. There
Grafton takes it. Grafton shoots it. It's blocked aside by Harwell. Rebound opportunity is loose. Quinn finds it. Can't get it over the stick of Cosentino.
Tenacity.
Grafton collects, goes to the blue line. Now Buchagras launches towards that. Deflection!
Yes, sir!
Buchagras launched it from the blue line. I think it deflected off of the stick
You
of
love to
Grafton.
see it. You love to see it. Oh my God.
Let's see. Buchagras got it from the blue line. And it was. It'll be credited to Hunter Grafton, assisted by Zach Buchagras. 1-0, the ice hath been broken, Liam. 12:53 to go in the second. Mikey Johnson for the Green Wave off of the face-off. Back and forth
Cohasset
across the
dancing
red
around
line.
the
A lot
puck.
of play between the blue lines right now. Finn Carragher gains the zone. Tapped on the backhand by Dunham.
Now Abington will take it. And Dunham will grab it.
There's a Green Wave player
Richardson
down behind
with
the
it.
net. That's Powers. The shot score!
Tied.
Dunham deflected it in front with Aiden Powers down out of the play. And just like that,
We are
we're
tied.
even about 44 seconds later. So 2 Abington defensemen out of 5 have left banged up at points. Buchagras back on the ice. He was the one in the first period. Grafton spins and now offsides against the Skippers.
A lot of penalties and a lot of good defense out here tonight, Matt.
11:57 to go. Abington had the lead for less than a minute before Cohasset-Hull tied it up.
Damn, you got to give that to him. You got to give it out of them.
Looking for, always looking for an answer. How are you going to respond to a goal scored against you?
You got to score. You got to
The
score
best
again.
way is
then.
how
That's what you gotta
Cohasset
do.
had. Grafton dumps in, looking for McDonald along the near side wing.
Fighting over there in that corner.
McDonald went down, and Cohasset able to clear it eventually out into the neutral zone. Shot blocked aside. It came from Casa Grande. Now Buchagras carrying
Going
out.
down. Swatted out.
Hartwell deflects into the neutral zone. Now Casa Grande towards the slot. Circles back in the slot pass for
Tobin.
Matt Mahoney. Doesn't connect. Casa Grande far side.
here we
Intercepted
go.
by Colin Crocker.
Here we go.
2 up ice for the Green Wave.
Oh,
And it's deflected away from the stick of McDonald by Hartwell. Now the shot goes well wide. Hayden Manfredi, one of the co-captains of this team.
little battle over there.
10:40 to
Cohasset will
go.
get it. And pass it to nobody.
Tobin collects for the Green Wave. Now
Swatted out of the air.
cleared by a high stick. The puck will come out of the offensive zone for Cohasset and go all the way down the ice into the Abington offensive zone. Ten and a half to go, second period, knotted up, 1 goal apiece. Grafton from Butchergross on a wicked deflection off his skate. And then it was Luke Dunham for the Skippers less than a minute later. Johnson collects for Abington. Chips it out to Jake Quinn. 2-on-2 for the Green Wave. Quinn to St. Martin in the high slot. Quinn finds it, and then a little bit of tic-tac-toe. They were looking for Cashman backdoor. It didn't connect.
Quinn after the puck.
Cashman catches up to it. Dumps it in, and the Green Wave chase. New center on. It is Campino.
Hartwell went all the way down.
Stick stop by Merrick. Now Johnson has it. Johnson
With a good pass.
looking for Calipino, who chips it into the zone. It eventually pops up into the Abington bench out of play. The clock stops with 9:19 to go in the second frame. The third line, Calipino, Campino, and Declan McCarthy.
And Abington will win the toss.
Aiden Powers back on the ice. Good diving stop by, that was Mikey Johnson on the far side.
Behind the goalpost.
Dunham again. Dunham looking
Dunham
to find his way
will-
to the front, and it
And
is
Bino
swept
will
out.
grab it.
Swept out by, that was Powers in the slot. Now Powers backhands, it deflects to Campino. Eventually into the slot where Johnson swept it to the far side half wall. Dunham in again, looking for Sam McDonald in front. It is broken up. Now Cohasset dumps in again. Johnson collects. 8:20 to go in the second period. That turnover at the blue line, and now
Onto the
it
floor.
will be a tripping call against the Green Wave. The game's second power play will
And
go in favor of the Skippers. It is Johnson headed to the box for a trip. Matt Mahoney will take the face-off. Robbie Casagrande and Shane Mulcahy on his wings. The defensive pairing of Hartwell and Finn Carragher. Carragher swings and misses, and the Green
Tobin will
Wave.
swat it.
That was Cashman all the way down the ice. Cosentino played the puck with Cashman chasing in with speed. Now it is Mahoney. Mahoney looking in for Casagrande. The Green Wave take possession. Crocker makes a nice move and clears it all the way down. Stick stop by Cosentino. 1:24 to go in the first man advantage of the game for Cohasset.
Hartwell with the puck. Moving around. Abington.
Well, circling. Tobin makes the defensive play. Now Tobin sweeps it all the way down far side corner. That will bring us under a minute to go on the man advantage. 7:15 to go in the second period. It is Johnson in the box for tripping.
Mahoney with the puck.
Mahoney looking for the slot, circles behind. Out to the blue line for Hartwell. Hartwell towards the net, deflected wide. Mahoney collects. Out to the blue line for Finn
Blocked
Carragher.
again.
Another blocked shot. Tobin got in the way of that one. Carragher, high slot. Down to the face-off dot for Mahoney. Hartwell chips it, but it is Butchergross that gained possession. Cleared it, but not out. 15 seconds to go in the man advantage.
And almost 10 seconds with the
Circling.
penalty.
Casagrande. Carragher looking intentionally wide for the deflection. And we are back to even strength. Johnson out of the box. 0 for 1 couple of shots for the Skippers. Evan St. Martin shielding the puck. Tobin steps in for support and shakes the Skipper from the puck. Now McDonald, sweeps it in. St. Martin gathers. 5:50 to go. St. Martin went down on the boards, able to get up a little bit gingerly. He will skate to the bench. Shot goes wide from Luke Dunham, who has the only Skipper's goal of the evening.
Good block.
Blocker saved by Merrick. Dunham again looking behind the net for Wade Pizzella. It doesn't connect. Now the Green Wave.
Here we go.
Messy zone entry. Quinn goes to the bench for a change. Powers chips it into the offensive zone. Cohasset right back out with 5:09 to go. Onside into the glove of Merrick, and he holds for the faceoff. The tie-up will come to Merrick's right, the left. They changed it at the last second on me. 5:04 to go in the second period. I want to thank you for watching this game and every game here from Rockland Ice Rink and the Abington High School Gymnasium live on the web, youtube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live.
Hardwell with the puck.
If you miss one of our live broadcasts, you can go to abingtoncam.tv for on-demand video, live streams of our cable access channels, bulletin board information, and more. Give us a follow on social media as well. Abington Cam 02351, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And a very huge battle over there in that corner. And Abington will get the possession.
Hartwell steps up and intercepts the pass in the neutral zone. He gets tied up with his teammate Hayden Manfredi. Nobody gains clean possession. Now
Not a lot of good
around
passes
for Quinn.
tonight.
Quinn finds Cashman. Cashman backhands it towards net. Cosentino
And another.
makes the stop and covers it with his glove for the face-off with 4:11 to go in the second period. All knotted up at 1 goal apiece.
Croker in the face-off.
We'll go against Matt Mahoney. Mahoney wins it. Casagrande gets tied up with Crocker, who was on his behind on the ice.
Powers.
Taken in the neutral zone by Finn Carragher. Carragher up to Casagrande, who deflects it in. Now Powers behind the net. Goes to his defensive partner. That's Wilkinson on with him. And offsides against Cohasset. Stoppage comes with 3:42 to go in the second frame.
Croker. The Mahoney fight. Mahoney with the puck.
Mahoney slaps it into the zone off the glass. It rides the rail around. Wilkinson fighting for it, far side corner. Able to shake it off. Crocker in for support in the next layer. Now Powers deflects it away. Now McDonald. McDonald lost it, able to gain possession back. Crocker couldn't split the defense. Mulcahy dumps in. And it deflects up into the protective netting. An offensive zone faceoff coming for Cohasset with 3:06 to go in the second. Hartwell. The shot goes just wide. Now McDonald. Intercepted by the Green Wave. It's in Powers.
Cashman going down. And another face-off between Cohasset and Abington.
Constantino, another stop, 2:46 to go in the period. This time it will be Dunham and St. Martin. Dunham wins it for the Skippers over Hartwell. And
Into
Hartwell,
the air goes.
if this were the National Hockey League, that would be a 2-minute minor for delay of game. It is Cashman, St. Martin, Quinn, Tobin, and Butchagras on for the Green Wave. Hartwell around to Wade Pizzella. And now McDonald gains the zone, kicked out by Butchagras. An artistic self-pass by
St. Martin
Quinn.
Hartwell.
Cohasset able to clear the zone. It is Carragher. Carragher's soft backhand towards the slot cleared all the way down. No icing. It will count as a shot on net instead. 2 minutes to go in the period.
Tobin tried to get it.
Butchagras first to get there, but chipped off of Dunham.
Tobin.
Into the neutral zone. Hartwell spinning with it, and he carries offsides, not realizing that Dunham was tied up behind the goal line with Tobin. Face off with 1:40 to go. Fast paced.
Johnson and Powers will substitute in.
Kicked in by Mick Dockray.
Good block by Merrick. And here we go, Grafton coming downfield.
Grafton looking for a
Penalty
transition.
block.
Stripped away by Cosentino. Far side, it's Luke Richardson. Turned over to the Green Wave. Powers is going to tee it up, and it goes wide and actually hits behind the goal line. Hunter
Powers
Grafton.
again.
Powers launches on net and scores! No!
It will not count.
I swear that went in.
But that got blocked.
Merrick on the other side, no doubt that one stayed out. That one went in and hit the back middle post and quickly came out.
We got to see the replay on that.
The power of technology, I will be watching the replay.
Same
1:07 to go, offensive zone face-off for the Skippers.
Ryan Tobin with the puck. And Quinn bringing it down.
Quinn gains the zone, half wall deflected away.
He's little
Pad save, Merrick, a loud one. Dunham gets the puck right back.
got him.
This one
Into the air
deflects to the
again.
end glass. 30 seconds to go in an action-packed second period. Butchagras up to Quinn, and a penalty for interference going to be called on Ryan Tobin.
Into the box. He will
Let's look at
go.
this. Powers launched it. Yeah, that hit the inside of the middle post, inside the net, and quickly came back out.
Refs these days.
24.8 seconds to go in the period. 2-minute power play for the Skippers.
And Quinn will face off.
Mahoney wins it. Goes over to Carragher. Carragher's shot
Mirek
deflected
blocks
away
it.
by Butchagras. Carragher gets it back. A one-timer far side from Hartwell, and the Green Wave able to sweep it out. That should waste out the period. 5 seconds to
hold
go. Cohasset won't be able to gain the zone before then. The buzzer sounds. The second period has come to an end. Cohasset will start the third with 1 minute and 36 seconds of power play time on a fresh sheet. We are all knotted up. Liam, what did you see in the second period that made it so exciting?
I definitely see a lot more offensively. As you can see, we're both tied up now. But honestly, the defense had been looking great for both sides. And Merrick down there, he's been a great goalie. I would say a lot more than Cohasset's goalie, who hasn't really been faced as much as tonight. But both teams are looking amazingly good on defense. Just got to get that offense back up, you know?
Knotted up 1-1 at the end of the second. Cohasset will have 1:36 of power play time to start the third. We're going to step aside, take a quick break, and bring you that third period of action right after this. Hello and welcome back into the Rockland Ice Rink for third period action between the Cohasset-Hull Skippers and your Abington Green Wave. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside for the third by Hayden Prescott once again. Hayden, you saw the two goals from behind the lens. What did you see? And from behind the lens, do you think that Aiden Power shot went in?
Well, I gotta say we did go frame by frame through it, and it looked like no goal, but the whole left side of the rink erupted when that shot went. So I'm not quite sure.
Meanwhile, Spencer Merrick has been phenomenal. He's been tested quite often tonight.
All game, man. He's been on it.
Makes another stop there for a face-off. It is 1-1. The two goal scorers, Luke Dunham for the Skippers. And we decided that Hunter Grafton off of the deflection shot from another stop for Merrick there. There's Powers that initially launched the shot, so he'll get the assist on Abington's goal. Both squads short-handed tonight. The Green Wave playing without 7 of their teammates. The Skippers playing without 8. Abington wins the face-off, and it is Powers. It deflects into the protective netting. 45 seconds to go in Cohasset's power play. They had 1:36 on said man advantage to open the third. Buchagroff's pleading his case that puck deflected off of Coho out into the netting, which would bring the face-off into the neutral zone. Hartwell makes a nice play to keep the puck in the offensive zone. 1 minute into the period, 35 to go in the power play, and a shorthanded 2-on-1. It's Evan St. Martin. St. Martin shoots, and it deflects it. Lost the twig of Hartwell. The Skippers able to prevent a shot on goal. Hartwell regains his twig and gains the offensive zone. Dunham, 10 seconds on the power play. Hartwell from the top of the slot. Now it's Casagrande swing and a miss. His secondary shot going well wide. Merrick completely to our left of the net. Dives on top of it for the stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, nice job by Spencer following that. Bouncing puck off the chest, off the hand of the Skippers.
And what now, we were talking about baseball and Ryan Tobin, Mulcahy. Spencer Merrick's the starting catcher for the Green Wave baseball team.
Shocker.
Makes a good stop there. That one going a bit high and outside. We always love to talk about the multi-sport athletes. Powers on the football team. 1 second to go in the power play. Back to even strength. Hartwell rings it around the boards. Powers trying to chase it down and does. 13:10 to go in the third period. Still knotted up at 1. This one softly across the slot. No Skipper on the back door to receive it. Now Sam McDonald backhands it, gets it himself. Powers chips it to the end glass. It was Grafton that took the hit to move the puck. Now number 17, Declan McCarthy, gains the zone. Grafton, far side half wall. Backhand stick save by Cosentino. And the Skippers collect near side corner. The Hull Cohasset Co-op, they go by the Skippers. Hull is the host team, and there is a pirate on the back of all of the jerseys. The fronts say Cohasset. This one deflected off of a stick to the netting, and a face-off with 12:12 to go. Well, Abington trying to shake the 2-game losing streak. They have fallen back-to-back against Silver Lake and Ashland. Before that, it was the classic game here in Rockland against the Bulldogs. 2-1 victory in that one. Merrick saved about 45 shots. St. Martin gains the zone and takes some wicked contact on a hip check. Now Buchagras gathers it at the blue line, dumps it back down low. Buchagras and Tobin back together as they were to start this game. The lines and defensive pairings went through a blender before the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much of a battle it's going on right now, despite everyone basically without a fourth line.
Cohasset/Hull, same deal. They're missing 8 of their players, including Appleby, who's one of the top line forwards. Shot, saved by Cosentino. He lost the rebound momentarily before finding it again and getting his catcher's mitt over it for the stoppage. It was Tobin followed by McDonald in. Pino line on. Oh, it's Crocker, McDonald, and Cali Pino. The blender ongoing. Cali Pino out in front to Crocker.
Just
and
wide.
the shot went wide. Cosentino might have gotten his blocker on a piece of it.
That's probably been their best scoring chance all game.
Cali in the slot. Can't get the shot off. Now Dunham. Past McDonald. Mikey Johnson shoves him off the puck. Cali collects near side half wall. Clean entry. Dunham's shot kicked away by Powers. Now Aiden Powers dumps in. Abington changes out. Oh. Now Kraft, that was Campino who ran into a wall. The young freshman shakes off the contact and remains on the ice. Merrick can't stop the bouncer behind the net. Powers backhanding it, gets tripped up, the arms stay down. Pile up far side half wall. Taken now by John Truglia. And it finds its way to Hunter Grafton. Grafton's 75-foot shot stopped by Cosentino. Both of these squads only have one goaltender. Cosentino versus Merrick. This one from Declan McCarthy deflects just wide. 8:55 to go in the third period, knotted up at 1. The Skippers come to us with a record of 3-2-1. The Green Wave 3-3. Shot, blocker save, Merrick. Bodies flying all over the ice. There's a pile-up. Merrick is down. Someone was on top of his stick. And the puck eventually bounces out to the red line. Butchergrass gathers it. Feathers it out. Now eventually to Grafton. Grafton's shot from the blue line. Cosentino grabs it and holds for the face-off with 8:16 to go. Head coach Phil Mahoney told me before the game that should anything happen to Luke Cosentino, he is the emergency backup goaltender. Oh, this one ping-pongs off of, let's see, Butchergrass shot it. Oh. Quinn got it off of his face mask, and it found its way to Cosentino. Now it's Casagrande in with speed, driving towards net. Pad save Merrick. The net is off of its pegs once again. Whew. And Coach Mahoney said in the event that he has to enter the game with the goaltender's pads on, it will quickly turn into a blowout.
At least it'll be a body, though.
Tobin takes the contact to gather the puck. Now Quinn far side. Cohasset forces the turnover. Shot blocked aside. Rebound goes ping-ponging around. I swear that puck seems like it's corked the way it's bouncing around the ice tonight. Quinn stick save Cosentino.
Great move there.
Quinn's got 4 points on the year, 2 goals, 2 assists. Normally, again, he's the second line center. St. Martin, who's normally second line right wing's got 1 goal and 4 assists on the year. Opportunity for the Skippers. Wrap around. High slot, and it deflects wide. The shot came from Finn Carragher. 7 minutes to go in the third. Stopped at the blue line by Carragher. The defensive pairing that has loaded up the minutes is Carragher and Hartwell. This one finds its way through Merrick's crease and out the other side. McDonald trying to win the race against Carragher. Carragher gets there first. Now fighting for it. McDonald, a second chance opportunity from Cali Pino. The puck continues to bounce, Hayden.
It's ridiculous.
It's a moonwalk out there, I swear.
I don't think it spent like 20 seconds down on the ice continuously.
On edge all night. Chipped away by Johnson. Perimeter puck movement for the Skippers. The puck behind the net. Aiden Powers engages in a pile-up. Crocker in is the next layer along with Johnson. Ref thinking about blowing the whistle. The Skippers able to get it out, and can they get a shot off? No, it's blocked away by Johnson and McDonald. It was McDonald pressuring for the Skippers. A couple of tired Green Wave members change out. Grafton line on. Hartwell in by himself for the Skippers as they change out 4 of their 5. And almost offsides against Casagrande. He was able to immediately lose possession of the puck, and the Skippers tag up. Now they gain the zone cleanly. The shot to the end boards, the second chance opportunity into an empty net. Merrick made the stop, icing against the Green Wave. 5:01 to go, Hayden.
Great job by Mikey Johnson to get back there. Cover the goalie there. Holy moly.
Gonna give a shout out to James Madden. Dr. James Madden, that's what I'm calling him. Dr. James Madden on the ones and twos. The DJ.
Great music choices today.
Keeping the fan section energized and entertained. He might be joining us on the broadcast Friday evening for girls basketball against Randolph. 6:30 tip-off. You can catch that one and every game live on youtube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live. If you miss one of our live broadcasts, AbingtonCam.tv, the place to go for on-demand video, live streams of our cable access channels, bulletin board information, and more. Give us a follow on social media, especially in these hectic times when things could be changing at a moment's notice. Social media is the best way to stay informed, especially the Twitter accounts of Abington Cam and the athletic director's Twitter page, Peter Serino, at Abington AD. That's where you can find any last-second schedule changes. There's been a whole heck of a lot of them over the last couple of weeks.
And I'm sure more to come.
Especially on Friday, you got 6 basketball games scheduled between all levels.
Jeez.
And maybe a foot of snow coming, who knows?
Oh, nice. If it wasn't complicated enough. Welcome to New England.
Well, you know what they say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it will change.
Yeah.
In the current forecast, 3 to 6. Although WBZ this morning said, we think it might be 3 to 6 inches, but maybe a foot.
Thank you, News.
Yep.
For that.
Here we go. Bill Belichick with a very memorable quote about weather people. He doesn't know who else could not be accurate 70% of the time and remain employed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a soft trip going to be called on. What was that? That was St. Martin who's going to get tagged. There wasn't a lot there, Hayden.
There wasn't a lot there, no. But they've been calling it pretty fairly.
The Skippers possess off of the face-off out to the blue line for Hartwell, who can't keep it in, and offsides against the Skippers 10 seconds into the power play. They are 0 for 1 on the man advantage. The referees on the Abington side of the arena think that was intentional offsides. The faceoff should come all the way down the ice. They do not win that argument. The shot from Casagrande deflects wide off of Buchagross's stick. Casagrande forward to the goal line. Far side for Hartwell. Back down low to Casagrande, working his way to the faceoff dot. Pad save, Merrick. Half a minute gone in Cohasset's second man advantage, and the Green Wave send it all the way down the river, and will change out Cashman for Crocker. Hartwell gains the zone. Buchagross off the end boards. Quinn first one there, and he sends it all the way down.
Great
1
job.
minute to go in the power play.
Yeah, great job on that defense.
2:30 to go in the third period. It's been a fast-moving one. Casagrande enters the offensive zone now. Hartwell at the point. Hartwell launches, kicked out by Buchagross. And Buchagross now turns it over to Dunham, and making a defensive play in front is Ryan Tobin. And it finds its way in off of a deflection in front. A second chance opportunity. The shot launched from Finn Carragher. And I don't know who deflected it in front. It might have been Casagrande. Dunham was also in the area. Another ping-ponging putt that changes direction.
Great screen there. Threw Merrick off. I don't think he saw it the whole way.
Bodies in front. Whole heck of a lot of screen in front of him. 2:10 to go. Cohasset 1 for 2 on the power play. Abington's going to burn its timeout. We'll take it to 2-1. It's winning time. 2:10 to go in the third. We are going to step aside, take a quick breather, and bring you a frenetic final 2 minutes right after this. All right, 2:10 on the clock. Abington now chasing 1. It's been tied for a very long time. In fact, just about the entire 43 minutes up to this point. Tobin bobbing and weaving. Crosses the red line, gains the zone cleanly. Tobin pass to the slot, deflected away by Sam McDowell out in front. And Cohasset able to clear. Back check by Cashman. Kevin Cashman gathers for the Green Wave. Shot, another save. Merrick, that went into his glove as the Abington fans saying that should have been offsides against the Skippers. Just shy of 90 seconds to go. Shot blocked away. Body's in front. Butchergross gets tripped up. Mulcahy lost it off of his backhand. Now Grafton chips it deep. Merrick to the bench for the extra attacker. Tobin. It's lofted all the way down and won't have the angle. Icing against the Skippers with 1:03 to go. It will be St. Martin, Campino, Hunter Grafton, Zach Butchergross, Declan McCarthy, and Ryan Tobin. 4 forwards, 2 defensemen. 3 centers on the ice for the Green Wave. Tobin gathers and then lost it on the half wall. Gets it back down low now for St. Martin. St. Martin, far side corner, circling the wagons. Able to keep it in, now creates some space, launches it looking for the deflection. Grafton gathers for the Green Wave, and now Cohasset chips it to the point, but kept in by Butchergross. In on Cosentino, off his stick, and he covers.
Sneaky shot there, that looked good.
30 seconds, well, 28.9 seconds to go. Couple of changes. Crocker, Cashman on, Pino and Grafton out. Grafton back on. McCarthy comes out, and now Cohasset will take their timeout with just shy of 30 seconds to go. Abington has vacated their net, looking for the game tire.
They've been making a good effort. A few of them some like lone army trying to make things happen over here. Both the captain.
Yep, Tobin's had a good game defensively, as has Butchergross. It's heck of an effort when both teams are down 7 or 8 players, and each squad only has 1 goaltender. And we're seeing a very, very high quality game of hockey here in Rockland tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure they're feeling it though.
And thank you for watching this game and every game live on the networks of Abington Community Access and Media, youtube.com/AbingtonCamo2351/live. You've been with us for the better part of 2 years now. We hope you'll stay with us, as who the heck knows where this COVID thing's gonna go. Back in action, 3 games from the high school gym on Friday. St. Martin in to take the face-off. Grafton, Butchergross, Quinn, Tobin, and Cashman for Abington. The Skippers have it in the neutral zone. Dunham trying to edge off Tobin. Tobin goes down, and Dunham pots his second goal of the evening. An empty netter to seal it with 17.9 seconds to go.
Well, Abington definitely put in a great effort, and I would say Merrick had a great game despite having 3 goals.
Abington's never saying die here. They empty the net again. Extra attacker on for the Green Wave, down 2 with 18 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. Sorry for that. We had a power issue. Icing against the Skippers. There's 5 seconds to go.
I guess he didn't.
St. Martin in to take the face-off. Butchergrass, Quinn, Cashman, Powers, and Tobin. The buzzer sounds as Cohasset holds it on the end boards, and this one has come to an end. An admirable effort for the Green Wave, and especially by goaltender Spencer Merrick. Cosentino equally as impressive on the other side. The Skippers improved to 4-2 and 1. The Green Wave will fall to 3-4. Hayden, your thoughts on pretty entertaining game here in Rockland?
Yeah, I thought both teams did a pretty good job. I thought Spencer Merrick had a great game despite having 3 goals scored. But I thought both teams, despite having a lot less people than normal, they did a great job of battling it out. Didn't look like they were tired at all. And I just say a great game for both teams.
Yep, the lines went through the spin cycle, so it took a couple of minutes to get accustomed to the new pairings. Cohasset victorious 3-1 the final from Rockland tonight. They improved to 4-2-1. The Green Wave fall to 3-4. We're back at it on Friday from the gym. The girls basketball team will face the Randolph Blue Devils. Until then, we want to thank you for watching this game and every game produced by Abington Community Access and Media. I want to thank our camera people for tonight, bringing you the sights and sounds from Rockland. Both Liam Murphy and Hayden Prescott both joined me in the broadcast booth as well. And for everyone here at Abington Cam, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you next game.